Hello, Aries. How you doing? Welcome to my channel here at Live Life and Tarot. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Valentine's for February. Much love to you. Much love to you. Now, Aries. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Aries, we're going to take a look at what's going on with your money and finances for the month of February 2020. But first, the song I was hearing for you. Yeah, I am independent. I make my own money and I know how to spend it. So, Aries, some of you feeling independent and some of you want to get independent. Now, when I was shuffling for message from Spirit about your money and finances, I used the Gateway Oracle. And so you have one message that came out. But what I want you to know is when I shuffle for the energy regarding your money and finances for the month of February, I'm going to use the horseshoe spread. And so we're going to take a look at what was your money and finances situation in the recent past, where you are now at present with it, what is happening in the future with your money, what your attitude is around your money and finances or towards it, what your worry or I just had a fucking brain fart. Oh, what your worry or concern is. Um, some of you may be experiencing where you end up with a blank mind, your mind goes blank or a brain fart, or you may be just looking to clear the slate and just blank shit out and forget about it, that you no longer want to give it thought. But we're going to also take a look at what your challenge is with money, and then we're going to see what's happening that will be the outcome that will act as advice also for you with your money for February. And at the bottom of the deck, we're going to see what the overall energy is that's surrounding you in the month of February with your money and finances. Okay? Okay. Let's get into it now. The message you receive from Spirit is accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Okay, so you are in a place of acceptance, or there may be a need for you to accept what's happening with your money and finances and or with work, Aries. And so being led to read from the book, and that's what's going to happen. And so with accepting what is, this is Spirit wanting you to know to accept life in all its configurations. Know that every moment, situation, and event has profound value, even if you don't think so, or even if it doesn't seem like it. Accept your inner majesty, be present. You are magnificent and wondrous beyond measure. Embrace all parts of yourself. So with this talking about be present, for some of you, you might have checked out about your money and finances, in terms of, you know, um, being concerned or lacking concern. Okay. Because some of you are accepting what is, or some of you are not accepting what is. And so some questions to ask yourself about your money and finances or to do with work is there anything that you are not accepting in your life right now? How can you embrace yourself and your life even more? Where will your life's journey take you if you truly honor every aspect of what is happening or not happening with your money or with work? And so the universe also wants you to know that it is an act of both power and faith to love, honor, and accept what is. At times, it can be challenging to truly accept what's occurring in your life. When you do so, however, you affirm that there's a plan for your life and that everything is working for your highest good. Accepting what is doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. It does mean that there is gentle yet profound awareness that every experience can support your highest good and spiritual evolution. And so, is there something you just can't accept? Start by gently acknowledging the fact that you can't accept it. And then, as you increase your own acceptance of that in your life, this will help others, this will help you be at peace in your own life and help others be at peace in theirs, because you will have the wisdom or experience, or you can be a guide for yourself and to others to that regard. Okay, so this is you needing to accept what is, or for others of you, you are accepting what is. No matter what it is that you're accepting, good, bad, right, wrong, indifferent, this is you being in accepting mode or getting in accepting mode about what's happening. Okay, it doesn't mean don't work to change it, or that, or to or accepting it meaning that it'll never change. It just means that it is what the fuck it is right now, right? And so there's power in saying, okay, it is what the fuck it is right now. So let's get into what's happening with your money and finances that you need to know about for the month of February 2020, Aries. Okay, Spirit, what do Aries need to know about their money and finances for the month of February 2020? What do Aries need to know about their money and finances for the month of February 2020? Some of you have some concerns, fears, worries, and doubt about your money and finances or work. Some of you are overthinking that shit. And so be careful, because thoughts become things. Some of you are dealing with some drastic changes or experiencing some devastation, or you're trying to make drastic changes. Some of you are trying to, some of you are getting an epiphany about your money or with work. Or some of you, there's a need to come to an understanding so that you can, focus on a reset. Some of you, there may be a need for you to see how to reset. And focus on the things you can change. Serenity now in this bitch. And on the things you can't, know the difference. Okay? Some of you may be dealing with some drama at work, or some drama around your money and finances. Some of you are looking to take action. Or some of you, there's a problem with your ability to take action. You may find you can't take action at this time. So, it's like, it is what it is, right? You got to, to get through is, for many of you, it's about being able to be in a space of acceptance. Some of you, accepting what is may be about you accepting help, allowing yourself to be assisted and to be offered, or to allow yourself to receive an offering or an opportunity. And some of you may not, be really, you may not really like that or want to do that because you might be an attitude, I never ask for anything. I don't like asking people for shit. Well, I mean, you ain't gotta like it, but you may need to do it. Okay? Message. Spirit, what do Aries need to know about their money and finances for the month of February 2020, please? Thank you. All right. Let's get into this. You ready, Aries? Or not? Here it goes. In the recent past, you do have the Six of Pentacles. At present, ooh, you got the fucking devil, boo. You got the devil. In the future, you do have the Page of Wands. Your attitude towards your money and finances is the Queen of Swords. Your concern or worry about your money and finances is the Ace of Cups. Your challenge with that shit, money or work, is the Three of Wands. And your likely outcome is this Nine of Wands. Now at the bottom, you got the World. Okay? And underneath the World is the King of Cups. The World is your overall energy around your money and finances. Okay? For some of you to do with work. Now with the King of Cups, this could be you, or you could be dealing with somebody embodying the King of Cups energy. This would be a Scorpio or a Cancer or Pisces. But as an energy, this may be you focused on taking more responsibility and accountability with work or with money, or there may be a need to take more accountability and responsibility with work or with money, or someone is holding you accountable, or someone is asserting where they are requiring um, accountability and more responsibility towards work or money or how money is being managed or being utilized. This is also with the King of Cups. You may be focused on or needing to focus on asking for help, or you may be being looked to give help or advice with this King of Cups energy here. Now this is also, there's a need for you to maintain emotional maturity, stability, and have control over your feelings and emotions. But focus on, as it has to do with work and with your money, for you to have emotional balance and achieve satisfaction. Now with the World is the overall energy. For some of you, there's some cycle is coming to a close with money or work. For some of you, um, there's a completion um, to do with work or work assignment or with money, where there may be a source that comes to an end. For some of you, you're focusing on having success and completion with money or with work. For some of you, you are focusing on um, mastering or having self mastery with your money and finances. Some of you are focusing on having success with an opportunity. Some of you are looking for a payout or looking to cash in, where there may be a major project that you're focused on with your, in terms of your career, or with how you want to generate money or see success in doing that. For some of you with the World, this is you focusing on wanting attainment with this energy. For some of you, you just want to be whole financially. and feel whole in achieving with work. For some of you, you may be coming to some sort of a realization to do with your money or with work. For some of you, you're focusing on wanting to have more joy with work or with your money and finances. For some of you, there is a focus on retirement or planning towards retirement or putting things into works, considering, your retirement goals. This is also you perhaps focusing on not having any limitations around your money or with work. But something could be coming is coming to a close for some of you, and for some of you, you're experiencing completion or you're trying to get completion, but there is you wanting attainment here. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles in the recent past, Aries, this here was a focus on you balancing your resources and your money or finding balance with work. Now, for some of you, this here is about a give and take, a form of charity or help or support that you relied on from another or someone else, or someone relied on from you to provide with the Six of Pentacles. And so at present, you have the Devil. So for some of you, Aries, there's a focus on a Capricorn. But with this Devil energy here, some of you are finding yourself in a toxic situation at work or with your money and finances. But also, some of you may be experiencing some fears about money. Some of you are experiencing some restrictions or feeling bound to obligations or contracts concerning your money and finances. Some of you may have limited access to your money and finances, or some of you have a lot of obligations at work and contractual goals to meet. Some of you, you're overspending. Some of you are being excessive or you're wasting money. Some of you are experiencing little to no support at this time with money or with work. Some of you may have some sort of addictions where money is being poured into that or being wasted. Some of you may be experiencing where your money is being controlled, or with the Devil here, some of you may be feeling trapped by your money circumstances, or feeling trapped at work with a job you don't like or you hate, but you're still there. You're there because of the job security and the incentives, even though you don't like it. I do feel like for some of you with the Devil, this is you trying to um, get your personal power, come into your personal power, um, trying to get control of your money and finances situation, or get control of what's going on at work. For some of you, you are focused on how you can be released from something toxic to do with money or to do with work. Let's take a closer look at that Devil spirit. Some of you may be experiencing lack or depletion of funds, or having difficulty rebuilding your money and finances, or seeing or making the changes you want to make with your money and finances. Spirit, please clarify the Devil for Aries money and finances is their current situation. Please clarify this Devil regarding Aries money and finances situation. What is this devil for Aries regarding their money and finances situation? Now, with that devil here, this may also be right now you needing to or having to have to accept what is because you're stuck, or there is limitation, or something is restricted or confined, or you're oppressed by it, or you just are having trouble being able to gain control or to be released from it. Spirit, clarify the devil, please, for Aries regarding their money and finances. Some of you are overextending, um, going too far in how you commit or obligate yourself, or going into obligations or commitments with money. Some of you are going into binding contracts, or you find that you are in a contract that is binding concerning your money and finances or with work, and it is what it is and you have to accept it. Some of you are, you having trouble accepting, um, that you are stuck at this time, or that you're unable to gain control or regain your power in a situation. Clarify the devil, please, for Aries. Thank you. You have the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, there is little to no progress with what you're trying to get done, or with your ability to get help and support, or to be of help or support. With this Knight of Pentacles, something may have come to a stop with work with around your money and finances. Underneath, there is the Chariot. For some of you, your money and finances or work is affected in an adverse way because you relied on your vehicle and there's a problem with your vehicle or problem with transportation. Okay, and you're finding yourself stuck or unable to meet obligations or do whatever it is you do that a vehicle or transportation um, is pivotal. Some of you, with the Chariot here, this is you having trouble with being able to um, overcome adversity, or you're having trouble with arriving to the destination you want to reach with your goals or with your plans, or with what you're working or focused on doing or getting done. With the Chariot here, um, there may be issues with being able to get a clear focus. There may be issues with your financial discipline or your budget. There may be a problem with your ability to charge forward or to get victory. There may be a problem with a determination that happens in work or at work, where you may not have the ability, or there's a problem with your ability to assert yourself and move in a way where you have more control and or more responsibility, or someone else has more control and is determining the level of responsibility. There may be issues with how you're managing your money or your role at work with management, or what you are given to manage or what you are not being allowed to manage. For some of you, this is you experiencing issues at work because you don't know what to do concerning others whom you may be experiencing them pushing you around, and you may be having trouble with addressing that, perhaps either out of fear, or there's just not an ability to get it under control or have it contained. Or some of you have trouble being firm or someone may be being firm with you at work. You may be having issues with all the hard work you've been doing to handle your money or with work, and having trouble with seeing things pay off and seeing success with your goals. But this Knight of Pentacles also talks about, there may be problems with your ability to receive help, or there may be issues with your ability to conserve, or you lacked conserving with money or with work. For some of you, you may not be able to avoid low risk investment. For some of you, you may not be able to avoid, what you need to spend, because for some of you there may be a focus on needing to repair your vehicle or fix it or to get a new one, or the means of transportation is going to require more expense. But you are stuck in terms of your plans, or you're not able to see your plans progress. But it's like something has come to a stop. There may be problems with seeing success with completing something, or just something has come to a stop because it's completed and it causes an error, stuck, or fear. Now, in the future, you do have the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is youthful energy. The Page of Wands, this is talking about having inspiration, coming up with a new area to invest in. For some of you, this is you focusing on how you need to respond, or looking for a response where you're looking for news or wanting to convey some news. For some of you, there could be a focus on a child. But with the Page of Wands, this is you wanting to go in a new direction, or have a new way open up to you, or seeing what new action that you can take. For some of you, with this new possible area of investment or new work or new money plan, there's a need for you to do your homework about a new financial opportunity, or just a new opportunity in general that can be a resource for you. This Page of Wands is also talking about be mindful not to be immature, impulsive, or rational. But with the Page of Wands is also asking you to be observant, to explore your options, or explore the possibilities to take something in a new direction, but to survey the situation. Because for some of you, you are in uncharted territory with work, or to do with your money and finances situation with this Page of Wands. And so your attitude towards your money and finances is this Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords here is your attitude towards your money and finances. This is you focusing on detaching from your emotions, focusing on your instinct, trying to maintain or achieve a level of comfort with your money or work situation, focusing on the aptitude that is needed to address your money situation or work situation. With the Queen of Swords, this is you trying to be smart about things and logical and rational, and make rational and sound and good decisions. This is also you cutting shit out, or cutting out the bullshit that you see happening with your money and finances or with work. with this Queen of Swords energy. This is you needing to come up with a plan and have clarity and be clear about your plans. For some of you with this Queen of Swords, this is you not accepting a situation that you may need to accept for the time being. Or for some of you, your logic is that the plan for now is to accept what's happening and look towards new objectives and strategies that can allow for you to somehow along the way change it in the meantime where possible. Now, your concern with your money and finances, your concern or your worry here, and I just want you to see that the Queen of Swords is looking directly at this Ace of fucking Cups like, yeah, I'm gonna need run me that offer, run me that opportunity, okay? Or, what's the potential to create something new here? What can we do? What can be given? What can be received? Now, with the Ace of Cups as your concern, as your worry, you're concerned about an opportunity or offer, whether or not you can get it or not. Some of you may be concerned about a new creative project or new creative entrepreneurship or a new job, whether or not you're going to get it. And some of you with this Ace of Cups, you may be concerned or worried about whether or not someone will give you money and just help you out at this time. Or you're worried about that you won't have the creativity or the wherewithal to muster a way for you to fix this or to address it that gives you some emotional satisfaction or brings some sort of joy to you for it. Some of you are concerned that you won't have something extended or offered to you, or some of you are concerned about whether or not to extend or to offer. And so your challenge with money or with work is the Three of Wands. So for some of you, this is involving a three-party situation, or others are involved with whether or not your money situation or your work situation will see progress, or you see signs or results, or for your challenges with your ships coming in. With this Three of Wands as your challenge with work, this may be having issues with coming up with a new way to creatively implement um, a way to have things come together and work out. This may be creative challenges between you and others concerning money or concerning work. This may be, with this Three of Wands, challenges with you getting support from others in the ability to take action, to see progress, or to move forward with a plan around money or with work. This is the challenge of waiting and not knowing when you'll see signs of progress or success. This is challenges with productivity, challenges with your initial actions with money or with work that you take or that you implement. There may be a challenge with, you may be taking a risk, or risks may be being taken. or the challenge whether or not to take a risk. There also may be the challenge of, you know, being able to survey the situation in order to grasp how to progress, or there's a challenge with being able to see a way to do this at all with work or money. And so your likely outcome is the Nine of Wands. And so with this Nine of Wands, this is you tired, Aries. You tired of what's going on with money or with work. You're experiencing some wounding here where you had to lick your wounds from the setbacks or all the actions you've taken to try to exert yourself and endure and overcome. But also with this Nine of Wands, this is you not giving up, and this is you needing to focus on persevering and overcoming and enduring your circumstances and your situation. And this is the Nine of Wands is about you accepting what is, okay? Even though you're on guard, even though you may be on the defense, even though you may be tired, or maybe even if you just want to surrender and fucking give up, accepting what is doesn't mean throwing the towel, or maybe it does. But this here is about, you know, how long will you endure before you just need to accept that whatever is happening here with money or with work, it is what the fuck it is right now. And so this is about you needing to just lick your wounds and live to fight another day. And for some of you, this is about you staying in and focused. And even though things may not be moving as quickly as you want, or moving too slow, or something has come to a stop, or there's issues with help, or issues with you getting something done, or you being able to be resourceful, or maintain the type of focus or momentum that you want to procure, I'm hearing, or make happen, or can't, or you're having trouble with the ability to make happen. This is about you needing to recuperate. Okay? This is about you still having a healthy determination, but also allowing or consulting with yourself about where you're at with trying to prosper here. And, something might be at its final stages, or this may be taking time to clear up or clear out, or take longer than you thought. But there's an element of it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is, and that you just got to deal with it from there. And this is something that, no matter what you've done to cultivate it, some of you will overcome, and some of you just have to endure until something else can happen. Some of you might just need to give this up altogether because it's over. It's done. Okay? The cycle has closed. It's completed. Okay? Some of you got to take the hit. Some of you will find a way to get completion one way or another. But somehow find a way to release yourself up enough so that you can nurture this and you can get clear on your objectives and maybe go back to the drawing board or see what needs to be tweaked, or see how you may need to collaborate. For some of you, you may not have been open to collaborating. And so let's take a look at what some guidance is for you. Either way, there's a need to endure. whether you are able to persevere now or later, but being in a place of accepting where you are if you can't get to where you're going, or accepting the way things are while you're on the way to where you're trying to go or get to. For some of you, this is something that cannot be contained just yet. Thank you, Spirit. You do have as additional guidance, Aries, obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So don't give up, okay? You may need to surrender in an area or for a brief moment, but this is you being able to persevere and overcome even though you're tired and wounded. And just to get a little more clarity on that Nine of Wands, Spirit, clarify this Nine of Wands for Aries, because for some of you, I'm hearing, well, can I get a definitive on this Nine of Wands? Am I persevering while I endure? Or am I just enduring without persevering? Well, let's take a look. Spirit, clarify the Nine of Wands for Aries with their outcome. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Because the Nine of Wands and with as guidance is for you to persevere and focus on overcoming, but be prepared to endure. Thank you. Eight of Swords. So this is you, perhaps, for some of you, you're experiencing limitations and restrictions with what you're trying to persevere, overcome concerning money or with work. Some of you, you're trapped in your mind because you don't see the solution or the way yet. But keep at it because you will. You do have the Four of Swords. For some of you, there's a need for you to take a fucking break, take a step back and rest so that you can recuperate mentally and get a clear head so that you can come at this with new strategy, new concepts, and figure out what needs to be cut out. And this is you contemplating and meditating on the solutions. So there's a lot of mental energy here with your wanting to persevere and overcome. And for some of you, you're just too tired and there's a need to rest because you're not getting where you want to go, because you need to recharge your batteries and you need to clear your mind and get calm and have peace in your mind, because you may be scattered and restless. And so you can't get anything done because you can't see the solution, and it's causing you to be in a self-imposed prison, a trapped mindset, or you just are dealing with some limitations that has you feeling and experiencing a measure of confinement with work or money that you just have to endure or deal with. And just take a step back. You will be able to come back to this, Aries. And when you do, you'll be able to persevere and overcome, because you will be able to assess the situation and contemplate and meditate and find the way that allows you to navigate this and come out of this and be able to liberate yourself. But right now, there's some interference, or this is you experiencing some interference until you can figure out how to liberate yourself. But you focus and your obstacles can be and will be removed. At the bottom, Aries, you do have block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So block out the distractions, okay? Get rid of the scattered energy or the restless energy that you are experiencing in yourself and in your mind, or that's going on around you. Get calm, okay? Get to a space of peace and tranquility if you can make that happen. But this is you needing to block out the distractions and also use the power of prayer. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Aries. Take care.